anyone who is friends with Paige, tell her to drop the charges.
Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jvmped, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are discussing a nail tech who came online to accuse a client of jumping her and attacking her. Now this nail tech, her name is Impressive Nails. She came online, had like a 10 minutes video where she was narrating how she was jumped by a client who refused to pay, and she was tearfully describing what happened. Now, a lot of people were on her side and were wondering what was happening with the client and why she did that. Only for the client to come out later to say that what the nail tech said was wrong and that she was the person that was jumped, and she has proof. So in this video, we're going to check out what the nail tech said. We're going to check out what the client said. We're going to check out the proof that the client produced to show that she was the one that was jumped and that the nail tech was lying. We're going to check out what people have to say about the whole situation, and then we'll come back to share my thoughts. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now let's get into this video.
Hi guys, it's Embellished Aesthetics here. I'm coming on here to spread awareness. You probably have 1,001 questions running through your brain right now. Why is Paige crying? Why is Paige hair messy? Why does Paige look like this? Why is Paige coming on social media like this? I'm just really hurt. I was brutally beaten yesterday. I was attacked by a client and their family members. I was set up. And let me tell you how it was set up. And this video was a warning. You guys, we us service providers, we need to take some sort of ID from clients that we don't know, that's never booked from us. We need to take some sort of provisional, some sort of something that has their address on it, saved and documented in our system. If you use a QCC scheduling, whatever booking system you use, just have the ID there. What happened yesterday was that I've left my studio. I've seen someone circling around, which was the person's brother, the client's brother. Yeah, previously we've had an altercation because she didn't, the day before on a Sunday, she wanted it out of our slot, and because I wasn't doing anything on that Sunday, I said, why not make a bit of money, like, and you know, like, and help out the girl. So I've left my house. I've booked her in for 7:30, done her nails, but she was oohing and ahhing about every single thing. She changed her set 3 times. She was negative about everything I was doing. She wasn't happy, and I was thinking, well, clearly I'm not the nail tech for you. I was really trying to take her to her needs and help the girl out. Generally, I didn't have to come up my house at that time, but I chose to, and that was my decision. But that was because I wanted to obviously make money and do your nails. Like, generally, this is my profession. This is what I do. This is like my hobby. I love doing nails. I've been doing nails for 5 years, and if you know me, you know me. You know that I've been in the game for a long time, and I've never gone for an altercation to this extent. She then refused to pay me. She was not understanding the fact that I said to her, babe, I have work tomorrow. I've got to wake up at 6 a.m. You have me sitting here until 12 talking a whole lot of nothing, arguing with me. And I'm just like to her, babe, what do you want the outcome to be? I don't mind sorting out your nails, even though you spoke to me disrespectfully. One set price.
But you're not letting me go.
I'm not letting you go, babe.
Because
I gave you an option. Do you want to leave? You can leave.
I want to go.
Or you could stay.
I can leave, but you need to deduct that. I'm not paying you a full price if you haven't finished my nails.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can finish your nails, but you're going to have to pay me the full price. But you're being
disrespectful to me. I'm not comfortable anymore. And you're still recording me. Why would I let you finish my nails? It's weird.
But the whole reason why we're sitting here is because we're going back and forth on finishing your nails. I've sat here and I've asked you, I said, what do you want me to do to your nails? Because you're not going to walk off and not pay me. I've literally come out here on a Sunday evening to do your nails because I'm not shouting. I'm raising my voice because I'm frustrated, and you're getting up and you're going to walk out of here and not pay. Service providers would have said, get out of my space of work. Like, this is just like ridiculous. But I've said to her, I've given her options for me to finish her set. She's then in one breath said, I want to leave, I feel uncomfortable. And then in another breath said, well, I'm not leaving, my nails are not done, what do you want me to do? So I'm very confused, and I feel like she was very calculated. She was wasting my time. She was being very argumentative. She was then complaining about me having a CCTV camera in my studio.
And I said, I'm speaking to you. Do you get it?
So you're complaining about me having a CCTV camera in it. What's the problem?
The reason being is because, like I said to you, you made a phone call whilst you were like, hold on, no, now, because I'm getting...
She was recording me because I was recording her with my CCTV camera without consent. If you walk into a shopping centre, you're not going to tell them to turn the cameras off because you didn't give consent. So why is it different for me? And I was battling, it was like we was going back and forth. I was battling with a lot, and I was letting her know, babe, I'm frustrated. Like, honestly, please, you're not listening. I'm really trying to plead with her, understand her, but it gets to a point. Like, I was sitting there for hours doing design, but I'm trying to help you and make you happy because you're paying for a service that I'm offering. Thank you. I never said I won't let you go.
You did.
I never said I won't let you go. You can listen back.
I even said to you, but I'm not putting. I don't post.
We're not doing this because you're clearly trying to waste my time now. You're trying to be funny, and we're not doing that. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm frustrated, and you need to understand that because I've been sitting here for ages, and you haven't been short on the set you wanted. You've been switching and changing for every step that I've been doing, and you're moaning about everything I do.
Okay, cool. Just to reassure you that I'm not walking out that door without paying you.
Babe, I'm telling you I have work.
You're screaming at me.
I'm screaming because I want to go home.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
You're screaming at me, but you won't let me go. You won't let me go. Okay, please let me be. Please. No, I said to you I want to pay you, but for what you've done.
I said that I have work tomorrow.
So let me pay you for what you have done. Can I give you your... I'm trying to... Wait, hold on. Don't come close to me. I'm not comfortable because you're calling people. To me... Okay, I'm going to pay me. Excuse me, you're in my way.
genuinely scary. Why is she still going and saying that she didn't lie? Huh? We saw you bring your mates, bring your mum, bring your auntie. We saw you bring people. And this is mad cheeky as well, saying that she's not obligated to explain from A to Z. Like, But you came to us. Like, we were the judge. Like, you came to us. You brought the story to us crying. There's so many people that lie like this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though it's surprising, it's not that surprising because so many people lie like this.
Okay, so I just want to talk about this embellish nail situation. For her to then come and say it was AI is mad. It's actually crazy. And this is just goes to show there's always two sides to everything. And it's not all the time we have to believe somebody. Like, can't we judge properly? Like, why are we just believing one side when it comes to people? I don't get this. This is the same thing why people complain and saying you lot are giving people the wrong platforms. Like, we didn't even take time. We just said, yeah. She did that. She fucking did that. But you're not even realising now, wait, hold on a minute. Something might be actually wrong here.
You know what? This generation scares me because it's filled with so many pathological liars. Like, why is everybody actually a pathological liar? What is going on with the world? Like, I don't know if people have seen, but there's like this nail tech who came on here bawling, like proper bawling, hooting and hollering about how this client that she had set her up, and her brothers or whatever came and like they were trying to beat her up over nails, right? She was making out like the client threw a fit and walked away with 3 nails after moaning and bitching about how the nails weren't to her standard and blah blah blah, right? Turns out the whole time this client offered to pay her for her time, because the client was like, I feel like I've wasted your time, we've wasted each other's time, but let me pay you for your time. The nail tech said no. This client was like, well, I've got money in the car, let me go to the car. This nail tech said, you can't leave. When she was outside, this nail tech's friends and family, that was like 5-6 people, all pulled up to the location. To do what? What were you going to do? Jump her? What was going on? What was everyone's thought process there? The nail tech then gives her a quick pah in the face. The girl falls to the ground. The nail tech said that never happened. The nail tech said that all she did was push her and she dramatically fell to the ground. You punched her in the mouth, bruv. You punched her in the mouth. And there's even evidence of the aftermath of that, of her bleeding mouth. You dirty swine. And now, even now, with the CCTV coming out, that she was the aggressor and that she was the problem, she says, like, oh, there's more footage. What more do I need to see? Because if her brothers came the next day to come and jump you, you know damn well you deserve that. You know damn well your mum even pulled up to come and beat this girl up. Why can't her brothers do the same to you? Make that make sense. And then she's over here crying about how people threatening to stab her. If anyone ever did that to my little sister, I can tell you right now, my little sisters, to be fair, or my little brothers, I'll tell you right now, not even the devil could stop me from coming and beating your ass. Not even the devil. Because I've always told everybody, jumping is for weak pussies. You don't jump people. That's just some bitch shit. Like, however, if you get jumped, I will return the favour. And I know for a fact my friends will be right behind me. We will return that favour. Even if I have to get dressed into a high school uniform and come and jump you, I will do it. But all of that for a pair of nails, for a set of nails, that weren't even cute, no offence. So I can see why she was moaning and bitching about them. Crazy. And in Homerton, of all places, Homerton. Girl, where do you think this is? Like, that area's been gentrified. Where do you think this is? Where do you think you are? Ciao.
No, because that nail tech needs to come to the front right now. I don't really be yapping my gums on TikTok too much, but what the hell? That nail tech lied. Are you okay? The babe just came with CCTV. You punched her, took her phone, and then your mom tried to beat her up. Why did you miss that part of the story? But didn't you come here and tell us that she set you up? Her brother came to beat you up. So was this after you did all of this to her? Because this would have been retaliation for what you did to her, no? Wait, guys, I'm actually confused. Can someone let me know what the hell is going on? Because this might be the biggest plot twist. Because why did you come and lie to us? You thought you could come and push your story out before we saw the raw truth. What, like... Are you not... I know you are young, because this is only young people's doing, sorry. This is actually sick behaviour. I'm very, very concerned. Very concerned for your mental well-being, honestly. No, guys, we need to really dissect what's going on here. Because this is CCTV. This doesn't make sense whatsoever.
Let's talk about this nail tech saga. This nail tech and her victim, Royalty. And this is why when people get at me because I don't speak on something as soon as it's happened or as soon as it's gonna gain the traction, this is why. Because sometimes I need to see developments. I need to see before I make my analysis. Do you know what I mean? Because many a times they say that there's 2 sides to a story than the truth. Right? And this is one of those plain examples. We literally all was sympathizing with this young lady, sympathizing with her, sympathizing. And I cannot lie to you, if you go and look under the Shade Borough comments, you see I went back and I commented, something no make sense in this. right? Because I started to go back and I started to analyze that she was almost trying, is performative. Her video was very performative. She almost couldn't believe what she was sitting down and recording in front of that camera. She is a witch. I believe when women like this, she's a witch. Because I want to know how she's going to explain herself out of this CCTV. How are you going to explain yourself? We should have been suspicious already that she was so quick to come to the forefront of the internet anyways, when there's meant to be this big criminal case at hand. What are you coming to tell us for? It's almost given that she tried to put herself in her first foot in. Oh, hey guys, here's the story. How do you explain you lot coming out of that taxi like a gang? Because if that was men surrounding a one man, we would be saying it for what it is, a gang attack. That was a gang attack. A gang attack, including your mother.
Embellished nails, come to the stage, bro. Because the footage I've just seen is insane. And what makes it so much more worse, yeah? Do you not know how bad I felt for the girl? Like, I don't like how empathetic I am sometimes, but I felt bad for this girl, bro. I was on a podcast talking about, oh my gosh, like, I'll ride out with her. I feel so bad. This is horrible. The girl deserves what... I was talking shit, bro, just for the girl to be lying the whole time. So not only was you the aggressor in the situation, and I don't care who started what, who's right, who's wrong. I'm talking about the violence, yeah? You then decided, all right, cool. Whatever. I think she even took her phone as well. Threw a couple bangs, got her jumped. Let me now go on social media. In fact, before I even go on social media, let me brush my hair up a bit, put some tears in my eyes, probably sitting in front of a fan with my eyes wide open. The absolute most, yeah? Try to tarnish this girl's name. And she lied the whole time. If this isn't mental illness, yeah, or witchery, whatever the fuck you want to call it, if this is not insanity, yeah, I don't know what is. For you to do something like that and then lie to the world. It's not even like you're lying to your family or you're lying on social media. So you put the girl in a traumatizing situation and then you want to traumatize her even more. Do you know how much hate she was getting, bro? I was one of them. If the girl now decides to get her lip back or her family now decides that they're going to get their lip back, you can't even be mad at it, bro. Because what the... Bro, I'm speechless. You don't need to go on her page and look at that CCTV footage because how... And then what even makes it 10 times worse, guys, she's still talking. She's still sitting there saying, oh, that's just one footage. Oh, this is... Give up. You see when you get caught sometimes, yeah? You see when you get caught, sometimes you just have to learn, okay, cool. Take the L. But you're still talking. But you're still trying to defend yourself. You're still... This is insanity, bro.
So you they punch people until they pass out. You they punch and then come crying to us about, oh, I got set up. But you ball your fist and punch somebody, knock them in the head until they fall and pass out. Because that's what the CCTV showed me. You punch somebody and then they passed out and then you came to cry to us.
Embellished nails, have you lost the plot? Because it's coming to the point of my life. What do you mean you lied? What the f do you mean you lied? You made this whole story talking about, oh, I was set up. And realistically, you was the setup chick. What is this? You had everybody on Royalty's page talking about they're going to do this to her, they're going to do that to her. Like, you had TikTokers feeling sorry for you. Like, I'm scrolling down the comments when you made that video. Everybody felt sorry for you. Even I felt sorry for you. Me, I'm not a fan of setup chicks. I have personal reasons. No, not me. My boy, he got set up by a setup chick. But Royalty, if you ever see this video, I really do apologize. I hope that you're doing okay. I hope that you're doing well. Like, she even had me fooled. Bro.
Guys, this embellished verse Royalty situation has really got me confused. I'm confused. I don't understand. Guys, she's posted this of her face. Look at her face, guys. Like, does this look like someone who was beating somebody up or somebody that got beaten up? So now us as a public are confused because she's then posted CCTV footage and it shows the nail tech banging the girl in the face, walkabout in her face. And I was just like, so you came up with this whole storyline saying these people came and banged you and this and that for no reason? Or did this happen prior to her getting beat up? And if this happened prior to her getting beat up, does that make the beat up justifiable? I would still say no, honestly, because two wrongs don't make a right. But I don't know, like, I'm just so confused. Like, it's not making sense in here.
Anyone who is friends with Paige, tell her to drop the charges because you're wasting police's time and you can actually get in trouble for telling lies to the police. So I would suggest you just drop the charges. Just drop it. Just drop it in it.
Ignore my lace. Ignore my lack of lashes. It's literally the last day of my holiday, but What is going on in the United Kingdom? Like, I think the most beautiful aspect of this nail tech saga is the fact there's actually CCTV showing you and your friends who all lack discipline and home training coming after the girl like a pack of wolves in the United Kingdom, assaulting her, knocking her to the floor. Where do you think we are? Where do you think we are? We're in the UK, babe. And I don't want no one to hype up this nail tech because, like, truly, like, if there's anything I can tell you, yeah, and this is coming from the least bad person in the UK. I don't like fighting, but let me tell you something. You are not bad, yeah? You are not bad. You see how you pulled up on the girl with 5-6 people for one person? It's not like it was her and her people. You pulled up on the girl, 5-6 people, you and all your friends. There's not 1 inch of badness in none of you. Yeah, you're bullies. I hate a bully. Very manipulative, very calculated, but you lack intelligence. You greatly lack intelligence. We're in the United Kingdom, of course there's CCTV. We're not in the bush you were born from. And then she's still coming on the internet talking about self-defense. How? When the girl was greatly outnumbered. Yeah? You circled her like a pack of wolves. I beg you, get out of here, man. You and your nails which lack pretension. Go. Go!
So we've seen what exactly happened. We've seen what the nail test said. We've seen what the client royalty said. We've seen what the evidence of her being jumped. We've seen her reporting to the police. We've seen the CCTV. We've seen everything. We've seen what people thought about the whole thing and how they were so disappointed that the nail tech lied and how people jumped to the defense of the nail tech without seeing the side from the client and how everything now backflipped on the nail tech and how the nail tech is still insisting that the CCTV is wrong and she was right. I would love to hear what you think about this whole situation. So please leave a comment in the comment section. Now, seeing everything that has happened, it's just annoying how people will do some things and quickly come on the internet to lie so that they'll be the first person to share their story and people will support them. Now, when the truth comes out, the person who is in the wrong will not be fighting actively to get people to relate to their story, to get people to understand that they are the ones in the wrong. If this lady did not bring out the CCTV footage and people saw that, oh, it was the nail tech who actually did the jumping, they would have honestly believed the nail tech and be calling her a liar. But when she brought out the CCTV, like, oh, we were wrong, which is one of the reasons why when a situation happens, I'm very quick not to judge. I try as much as possible not to come to a conclusion immediately the situation is presented, because I feel like there might be something that is missing and I like to wait, which is why so many trending topics and rest, I don't talk about it immediately it happens, because when people are taking a side and everything, I feel like there's more that can come out. It's not the first person to share the thing that happened that might be right. The person might be embellishing the truth because they want to attract sympathy to themselves. They might lie, they might take things out of context, and when people have jumped to their defense, the person that's actually in the wrong might not be able to prove that they're actually in the wrong, and people would believe them. So it's one of the reasons why I'm very skeptical about jumping to conclusion about things when it first presents. I always like to get more information. I always like to give it some days to see what's going on. I first saw the nail tech crying and doing all her videos, but I was skeptical about talking about it until the client now presented her own part of the story and everything became clearer. So I hope this whole situation is a lesson to people that not everybody that comes on the internet to say, oh, this happened to me, is truly saying the truth. Sometimes they are just using it to get ahead of the person. And when the person that is in the wrong comes online, the person is being looked at as the liar. Meanwhile, the first person that came might have been the liar. And that's what happened with this case. Now, people are like, maybe after the client was jumped was when our own people came to confront the nail tech, and maybe that's when she was jumped. but it looked like it was a retaliation for her, the client, getting beat up previously. Then again, the client was saying that they took her phone, so she had to send somebody to go and get the phone. So it's possible that the nail tech was beaten when they went to get the phone. Any which way, this whole situation is a mess, and people are calling out the nail tech for lying and coming online to pretend as if she was not in the wrong in the first place. So I don't know. The client has said that she has reported to the police and they are investigating the nail tech. So whatever happens with that investigation, I'm sure it would be made known very soon. And whatever action is taken, definitely either the client or the nail tech will let everybody know. So that is my thought about this whole situation. I would love to hear what you think about it. Did you think the nail tech was being dubious in the way she came online to share a story, or do you think that she was truly beaten up by the client and the client's people? I would love to hear your thoughts about her coming online to first say that she was beaten up when in fact she and her people were the one that beat up the client. I would love to hear your own thoughts about everything that has been said and everything that has been shown. So please leave your comments in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.